Greetings, Golden State Warriors fans. Today I bring you 3 incredible pieces of news about our team. Stay tuned until the end of the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and share your opinions in the comments. Let's get started with the first news. Golden State Warriors emerge among top destinations for Damian Lillard. Golden State Warriors fans have plenty to discuss this week after the news broke that 9-time All-Star Damian Lillard has been waived by the Milwaukee Bucks. The move clears the way for Lillard to hit free agency once he clears waivers, and 3 of the NBA's most storied franchises, the Los Angeles Lakers, Boston Celtics and Golden State Warriors, have already expressed interest in landing the veteran sharpshooter. In Milwaukee, the decision to stretch Lillard's remaining $113 million over 5 seasons was driven by the Bucks' recent signing of former Indiana Pacers center Miles Turner. That move signaled a shift in roster strategy and placed a cap on Lillard's tenure, despite Milwaukee's guarantee to continue paying his contract even after the waiver process is complete. Warriors fans know that Golden State thrives on splashy perimeter shooting, and Lillard's reputation as one of the game's deadliest three-point threats makes him a natural target. With Steph and Curry still anchoring Golden State's backcourt, Lillard could provide the kind of dynamic scoring punch that pushes the Warriors back into title contention. Even though Lillard will turn 35 on July 15 and faces a lengthy rehab from May's torn left Achilles surgery, his track record is undeniable. Over 13 seasons, he has cemented himself as a clutch performer and franchise leader, qualities that resonate deeply with the Warriors' championship culture. From the organization's perspective, Lillard's potential acquisition would likely come on a short-term, team-friendly deal. Golden State's front office has proven willing to structure creative contracts to retain flexibility while maximizing veteran talent. Think Andrew Wiggins's sign-and-trade arrangement back in 2020. For the coaching staff, integrating Lillard's high-volume scoring work into Steve Kerr's free-flowing offense poses both a challenge and an opportunity. The Warriors' system, built on off-ball movement and gravity-generating superstars, could unlock new dimensions for Lillard's game, particularly once he regains full health. Fans have already taken to social media to speculate on potential lineup. Imagine a starting 5 of Curry, Lillard, Draymond Green and Draymond's defensive counterpart, whether that's Kevin Looney or a newly acquired big man. The thought alone has sent ripples of excitement through Oracle Arena's digital corridors. Realistically, Golden State will monitor Lillard's recovery milestones and gauge whether he can contribute meaningfully in a deep playoff run. If the timeline aligns, adding Lillard would turn the Warriors into a 3-headed offensive juggernaut, capable of overwhelming any defense with relentless shooting and playmaking. As July free agency approaches, Warriors fans will be watching closely. Will Golden State pull the trigger on a high-profile reunion of shooters, or will they pursue a different path to bolster the roster? One thing is certain. The prospect of Damian Lillard donning blue and gold has reignited championship hope in the Bay Area. Second news. Warriors intensify pursuit of Celtics champion Al Horford as free agency drags on. The Golden State Warriors enter the midsummer lull with more questions than answers, quietly plotting their next moves in free agency after active maneuvering during the NBA draft. Despite trading up and down to select Australia's Alex Tui and Florida's sharpshooter Will Richard, the Warriors still have multiple roster spots to fill, and the only marquee name linked so far is veteran center Al Horford. Horford, fresh off a 2024 championship run with the Boston Celtics, remains a hot commodity despite flirting with retirement after 18 seasons. Insider reports from ESPN's Brian Windhorst reveal that Horford is valued by everybody in the league and weighing various options, including calling it a career. But if he opts to continue, Golden State is ready to pounce. The Warriors have been very aggressive in trying to bring him in, Windhorst noted. He could fit well anywhere. Los Angeles also looms as a strong suitor. Earlier this week, the Lakers inked DeAndre Ayton following his buyout with Portland, signaling their frontcourt blueprint might already be set. Still, Windhorse suggests a real possibility remains that Horford chooses between two blue blood franchises, Boston or Golden State. For Warriors fans, Horford's potential arrival carries significant upside. His reputation as a savvy stretch five, capable of spacing the floor, orchestrating from the high post and anchoring the defense, aligns perfectly with Golden State's motion offense. More importantly, his playoff pedigree and leadership echo the championship blueprint forged by Draymond Green, Stephen Curry, and Klay Thompson over the past decade. Boston, despite financial constraints, has not ruled out a reunion, but matching Golden State's commitment could prove difficult. The Celtics' luxury tax concerns make a high-priced veteran like Horford an expensive gamble. Meanwhile, the Warriors' front office appears ready to allocate luxury dollars to solidify their title window. As free agency unfolds, Warriors fans should watch Horford's decision not just as another signing but as a statement of intent. If Golden State lands the five-time All-Star, it signals an all-in approach to reclaim NBA supremacy. With Curry's heir-apparent years dwindling and new faces arriving, integrating Horford could be the missing piece to a fifth championship banner. Stay tuned. As Horford wrestles with retirement and the Warriors weigh their final bids, this saga promises to define Golden State's offseason and perhaps the balance of power across the Western Conference. Third news. Warriors hold key to Kaminga's future as free agency heats up. As NBA free agency tipped off, all eyes in the Bay Area turned to one man, Jonathan Kaminga. The 22-year-old forward, drafted by Golden State in 2021, quietly closed out day one of the league's signing period without making a public decision, but inside Chase Center, the buzz is deafening. Last season, Kaminga showed why the Warriors selected him out of the G League Ignite program. He posted averages of 15.3 points, 4.6 rebounds and 2.2 assists, routinely flashing his blend of explosive athleticism and defensive versatility. When Stephen Curry suffered a leg injury in the playoffs, Kaminga answered the call, erupting for multiple 20-point games and reminding fans of his tantalizing upside. Now, the Congolese star enters restricted free agency. Golden State holds the right to match any offer sheet he signs elsewhere, or leverage him in a sign-and-trade deal. But whispers around the league suggest Kaminga may seek greener pastures if assurances on minutes and role aren't delivered. He has spent much of his tenure coming off the bench, despite his occasional brilliance. Veteran NBA insider Mark J. Spears reports the Warriors remain optimistic about retaining Kaminga, even as questions swirl. There seems to be optimism in the Warriors camp that he will re-sign, Spears revealed. Yet, one opposing general manager wonders aloud if any team will give Kaminga the $25 million-plus annual salary his agent seeks, especially without a larger proven body of work. For Golden State, the stakes are clear. They need Kaminga's raw energy and two-way potential to stay in championship contention as their veteran core ages. But from Kaminga's perspective, the coming days represent a crossroads: develop under Steve Kerr's system, or strike out on his own in search of a starring role. With day 2 of free agency looming, Warriors fans will be glued to their phones. Whether Kaminga remains in blue and gold or departs for a fresh opportunity, the outcome will reverberate through Oakland and beyond, shaping the franchise's direction for seasons to come.